Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and let's jump into looking at this week's event quests that are finally up after the title update launched. So first up is the actual event quest, which is a 100 rank point farm against a Guardian Doshaguma. But they also finally put out the challenge quests and some of the arena quests. So let's take a look at the armor we can get really fast. First up is the Cleric Alpha set, which, I have to be quite honest, is just something that doesn't really particularly interest me. The skills on it just don't seem all that interesting to me either. I'm sure it has a purpose, but to be honest, I'm not a really big arena or challenge quest fan. I'll probably do some of them for the videos, but not all of them. And one thing that you unlock from doing the Chatacabra challenge quest is the Gourmand's Earring, which gives you speed eating and free meals. So a full set plus a piece that unlocks just from the arena quests. We'll talk about the challenge quest for the Guardian Doshaguma in just a second. First is just the actual event quest against the Guardian Doshaguma. But really fast, before we get to that, let me just go over what the upcoming events will be. Next week is King of the Faraway Sky, which will feature a Tempered Guardian Rathalos and give us materials to forge Ardian weapons, as well as Windu Quematry Sing, which will let you obtain the stuff to do the Amstrigian Alpha helm. And the challenge quest will stay the same. Then the week after next, we'll get an event quest called Tongue Tied, which allows for gathering hard armor spheres and advanced armor spheres to hunt a tempered Chatacabra. So I guess that'll bring that one back. And Windu Quematry Sing will stick around for a week so that we can get the Amstrigian Alpha helm a little bit easier. And Doshaguma will stay as the challenge quest. Now, back to the actual event quest, which I keep messing the name up. But anyway, same fight that you've done before, not really all that hard, and at the rank that my guy's at, it doesn't really give you that many event quest points. You'll get way more from just doing either Mizutsune or Zoshia. So if you're above what I'm guessing is probably around rank 50, then if you want a 100 rank point farm, you need to work on one of those two, which, by the way, the Zoshia video will be out tomorrow. Top tier fight. It is exactly what it should be, and it's actually a challenging fight that's been put into the game. So, small look at things to come, I'm guessing. But as far as the 100 rank points that you get from this particular fight, he's not a challenging fight. He never really has been a challenging fight. But I would imagine the reason they put this out is for people that may be going really slowly through the initial high rank quest chain. Because before you get to the point where you can actually fight Mizu, you need to hit 100 rank, I think it's either 40 or 41. So I would imagine this is really aimed more at people that haven't hit 41 or 50 yet, so that they can actually play against Mizutsune and Zoshia. So if they're having trouble getting 100 rank points for whatever reason, which I really didn't. I didn't think it was all that much of a challenge to get up to 50. But if you are at that point, say you just really got into the game and you're just now hitting high rank, this might be a relatively simple fight to grind out the points that you need to hit 40 really fast so you can jump straight into fighting Mizutsune or, well, I probably wouldn't recommend taking on Zoshia with just a brand new set of armor. Maybe at the very least, farm up Mizutsune's gear before you jump into that fight. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. So I'm going to pause for a minute and jump ahead to the challenge quest and talk about those for a second.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright, so in case you're brand new to Monster Hunter, the way challenge quests and arena quests work is you get a preset set of gear. And realistically, unless you're just an absolute master of the game, it'll take you a little bit of practice and a little bit of testing to figure out exactly which set is going to work best for you for that particular quest. And usually there's like one or two sets that are just significantly better if you're going in, say, solo or as a duo or as a full group. Some of them have limits as to how many people you can actually have in the quest. I'm usually not very good at them at all. Like, I'll do the arenas and the challenge quests just to get some of the coins, because you need them to be able to get some of the gear pieces, and usually in the long run, there's at least one or two meta pieces that end up being tied into the challenge or arena quest system. So the odds that something gets released that's actually going to be useful for making a mix set, pretty high. So it's worth your time to get used to it at least a little bit, like get a taste of it. This time around, there's no tie-in with the Hunter card, but in past games, you used to actually have to complete all of the arena quests with a certain ranking, I think, to fill out your Hunter card. I don't believe that's the case in this game, especially since it didn't launch with them, but I'm kind of thankful for that myself. It takes me forever to actually get good times in this. Speedrunning is not my thing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quit talking at this point. The rest of the fights that have come out are beyond this one. I believe the next one is Rathian. Hold on a second, I'll check. Yep, according to my notes, the next one in line is Rathian. And then after that, I finish up with the hardest monster in existence, which is Chatacabra. So you can stick around and watch those fights if you'd like. There's timestamps down below to hop around and take a look at whatever it is that you want to look at. Remember, the armor sets are all really close to the beginning of the video. I try to stick all that relevant information right up front. So anyway, have a good night. Remember, if I can beat it, so can you.